Hello everybody, and the warmest welcome to this World Championship group stage match. I'm Mark Nicholas, and Richie Bennett will be here too as we bring you what promises to be a fabulous game today. He's chosen to bowl because the pitch is so wet. It'll almost stop on the batsman, and that'll make it very hard to judge your stroke play. It might be one that necessarily moves around sideways, but it will be extremely difficult to judge both the pace and the bounce of it, so expect some unusual field settings and a rather interesting morning's cricket.
So we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. Khalid Mahmood has made a slight change to the field. That's a big appeal. The umpire's not moving on that one. The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one. Stopped in the covers. There's just one there. Khalid Mahmood has changed his field slightly.
Fantastic shot there, and I think he knew it was four just as soon as he struck it. Too short. Far too short. 4 more.
That one's gone to the fence. Bangladesh have made an adjustment to their field. What a marvellous delivery. Marvellous effort there. Oh, what a catch.
An early wicket like that puts such pressure on the batting side.
This was how the wicket fell. And the end of the over.
He played all around that, and it was a comprehensive end.
Let's see the action replay of that.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today.
Beautifully played.
He loves it there. That's a great stroke. 4 more.
Just shoulders arms to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. In the air and gone.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers.
Huge! That is huge! No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
That was still going up as it cleared the rope.
Exciting power in that hook. He is so strong in the stroke, so strong. Miles, he's in it miles.
He's worked that into the gap. The sweeper picks up. He certainly saw that one early.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
And the end of the over.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
Comprehensively bowled.
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it and it went straight through him. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
Four wides to India.
Oh no, that's not a great delivery. The keeper was at full stretch and still couldn't get it. That's 4 wides, I'm afraid.
That's found the gap in the field.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Play it away with comfort. Fielded by the man out long on. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. That's the end of the 5th over, and we have a change of bowling. Mahmood has made a change to the field. He struck that straight down the ground.
Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary.
Confident appeal. No response from the umpire. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. He's got it into the gap. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
Stopped in the covers. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Mahmood has made a slight change to the field. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers.
That is massive.
He picked that up beautifully. That has to be close. The umpire says not out. The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one. We can have a look at that again. Oh, that's close. The umpire's not moving on that one. There's never a chance the umpire would give that out.
That's a ridiculous appeal.
That must be close. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. Done him and shattered the stump.
Didn't get near it. Totally beat him all ends up.
Hit straight to a fielder.
भैया बादशाह भैया क्या वो सको 220 ना डायरेक्ट 220 গাড়ির কালার কোড তুমি পাইবা হচ্ছে ডান সাইডের নিচে গেটের প্যানেলে ওদিক না থাকলে বনেটে দাও বনেটের নিচে বনেটের যে ইঞ্জিনের সাইডে আর ইঞ্জিনের পিছনে গাড়ির বডিতে ওকে
Super shot that.
That's poor cricket. He just took his eye off the ball. You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
Stopped in the covers. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. That's a big appeal. Not out. There's never a chance the umpire would give that out.
They're appealing a lot. I don't know what you think, but I reckon the more they appeal, the less likely the umpire is to give it out. Well, you can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
One goal.
He played all around that, and it was a comprehensive end.
Just one run. Played into the gap. And the end of the over.
Oh dear, that's a poor piece of fielding. He seemed to take his eye off the ball.
It's straight to a fielder. What a superb catch that is.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
We can have a look at that again. Khalid Mahmood continues. There's a no ball by Khalid Mahmood. That's racing away to the fence.
Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
Super catch that, brilliantly caught.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
Khalid Mahmood continues. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. It's straight to a fielder. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. And we have a change of bowling. Khalid Mahmood has made a change to the field. That's out.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball. Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Bennett.
It's straight to a fielder.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Excellent shot, excellent. Such an exciting player to watch.
There's just one there. Straight through to the keeper. That's been given as a wide. Fielded by the man out long on. That's excellent running between the wickets.
Yes, now that's a good example of how the best teams around put particular importance on their running between the wickets. It squeezes every last run out of an innings and is so important when the thing gets down to the wire.
Was just inches from the stumps. He's got it into the gap. There's just one there. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Stopped in the covers.
That's good running, more good running by this pair. It puts the fielders under such pressure. The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
There it goes. Fielded by the man out long on.
youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
Out. He's been caught.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
This was how the wicket fell.
Oh, that's a frustration for the bowler. Another no ball. I think he's just trying too hard.
They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Hit straight to a fielder. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. Hit straight to a fielder. There it goes. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Confident appeal. No response from the umpire. Really, that was nothing more than a hopeful shout by the fielding team. Let's take a look at comprehensively bowled.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the hockey. No, that's bad batting. The truth is he lost concentration and has paid the heaviest price.
We can have a look at that again. Caught.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
A very good over. Only 2 off it in the end. That's found the gap in the field. Stopped in the covers. A very good over. Only one off it in the end. There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Fielded by the man out long on. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
Tried the arm ball there.
There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
You must make sure that you keep your eyes on the ball or you will fumble, particularly on outfield like that.
They've turned that into two. That's good running. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. That takes him into double figures.
And that is an impressive shot.
Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Fielded by the man out long on.
What a marvellous shot. Ooh, that looked quite nasty.
Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Swept away. If he runs here, fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Hit straight to a fielder. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Done him.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
We can have a look at that again. He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Fielded by the man out long on. Hit straight to a fielder. Fielded by the man out long on. Steered expertly into the gap. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
Effortless, brilliant and maximum.
That's pierced the leg side field. Should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. There it goes. Fielded by the man out long on. Confident appeal. Let's see the action replay.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that. That is massive. And they've wrapped up this limited overs fixture with a great win. They came into the game well prepared and ready to produce the goods, and that's exactly what they did.